Hello, everybody. I'm George from Beau Guitars.
And I'm the psychotic Metallica fan, Harry.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Harry's Ouija collection, as you can see by the various Kirk Hammett signature models around me. Yes, we're deep in Metallica land today, Harry.
We're deep in Kirk Hammett Ouija land today.
Tell us a little bit about what's all this stuff around me? What is all this?
Well, we have the 4 incarnations out of the 5 incarnations of the ESP Kirk Hammett Ouija, starting with the original one that was for sale in '93. Actually, this isn't the original. There was one before this one that they did with the same graphic, same headstock, but it had the skull and crossbones.
Oh, okay. Instead of the crescent moon.
Instead of that, I think they only made 12 of those.
You couldn't get your hands on one of those?
Nobody wanted those because it wasn't like Kirk Hammett's. Hammett had the crescent moon and star.
Okay.
So then ESP went back and released it with this, and they gave an either or, but really everybody wanted this until they made about 69 of these. And then they were canceled because of Parker Brothers
lawsuit.
But this is even still different from Hammett's.
His is a little different. You said what? His glows in the dark or something like that. You were telling me.
Well, his original one doesn't say Kirk Hammett on the headstock. It says custom. The crescent moon and stars facing the other way. And just like on the 12th fret, how there's 2 stars, there's only 1 star on the 24th fret, where on his there's 2 stars. Okay. Also, they moved his knobs on his original so that you can see the 1 and the 2.
Oh, that's cool.
And his had an 81 and an 89. And his had the original spelling mistakes on the William Fuld Ouija board design, where they spelled his last name F-U-E-D instead of F-U-L-D, and they spelled board B-O-A-A-R-D.
So knowing him, he wants to leave the spelling mistake in there.
So Hammett left that the same way. His is also a neck through. And then they made him another one after that, more like this one, where they moved the knobs back in place. They changed it to the single star on the 24th fret, and they changed the inlays to what they are now. But his was still a neck through. So they made 6 of those. Hammett gave 3 of them away. I think one of them went to one of Slayer's old guitar techs.
Really?
Which he then sold, and it went to
Harry knows your addresses, by the way, so don't mess around.
Yeah, some guy who's got a website called Steel Guitars got it or something. But yeah, that's the history around the original one. And then supposedly somebody from Parker Brothers was a fan of Metallica's and saw the show and asked them what was going on. And then Parker Brothers sent a cease and desist letter to ESP, and they had to stop making them. And then in 2008, ESP was, through the Hasbro company, allowed to make 100, yeah, you would die, 100 black and white Ouija guitars. So they were only supposed to make 50. I think they made 53, according to the forums. Kirk Hammett has number 0 and number 13 of these.
Okay, that's always been his thing, right? Yeah. He always wants 0 and 13.
I have number 11 on both of these. Hammett's got a black one. He's left it alone. He's got a white one that he has one stock like that, and another one that he changed the hardware to chrome on, which he's been playing lately.
Also, these look like mirror inlays, right?
Yeah, they changed them to mirror inlays, but everything else, the placement's still the same. None of these glow in the dark like his does. Just his is the only one that does that. And then in 2012 or something like that, Kirk Hammett had 2 of these made. One with the ebony fingerboard, with all black on the back, just like how this one is. So this is maple top, rosewood fingerboard, and everything's black on the back. And he also has another one like this with a maple fingerboard and everything's natural on the back.
I like the maple ones nice too. Yeah.
And it's got black binding. So they don't offer that one. So
scallop frets.
Scallop frets on this one.
Last 8, which is different because the other one that the green one that you have, it's only the last 4.
The last 4, and then 81 and a 60 in this one. They still didn't have the new bone crushers then, but everything else is still the same placement. Older body, maple top. Yeah, and they only made 25 of these U.S. This is number 8. So I like getting low numbers if I possibly can.
We don't want to say what we had to go through to get it.
No, we went through a lot to get this boy, but it's worth it. It's the crowning jewel to the collection right now. So now that you've seen it and it's been restrung and tuned to D and all set up, all of these guitars will never, ever, ever see the light of day.
Never.
Like Ferris Bueller, like Cameron's dad. They get wiped down with a diaper, and they go to sleep. I pull the batteries out of them, and they go into a vegetative state.
He kisses them.
Yeah, I kiss them. I whisper sweet nothings to them, and tell them they're gonna go to bed. But yeah, I mean, a nice collection. I have a ton more Metallica guitars that I will be showing on this new segment called Harry's Deeply Disturbed Metallica Collection. But
well, before you put them away, do you like kiss them and say like the bad man won't hurt you anymore, and then you put it away?
No, I bring them real tight and I ASMR them and tell them it's time to go to sleep. Gently. And then I caress them and then close the case, and that's it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really buy these to play them. I buy these because I want to own it, and so nobody else can have it.
Exactly.
And and just to say that I have it in my collection. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If anybody else has any questions, comments,
leave them
right below in this section right here. You can address them to me or to George. If you have Metallica questions, send them to me. And I'll
know
answer
like
them.
cheesecake recipes, you can ask me for that.
Yeah, cheesecake.
Yeah. Thank you all for watching.
Maybe we'll go to Old Bagels or something one day or something like that. We're always big into food.
Oh yeah, and you never know. Maybe one day you'll kidnap Makoto and he'll come here and do a video with us.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Japan and just steal guitars.
Bag him and just take him to the U.S.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Peace.